The New York Times reporting to me feels a little dishonest because the New York Times, for the past, I don't know, 50 years, has not done a very good job detailing the sexual crimes of Israeli soldiers in occupied territory against Palestinians. The figures are 1 in 10 women in Gaza have experienced some kind of abuse from Israeli soldiers, and it's even higher in younger age women, where it's as high as 23% have experienced sexual abuse from Israeli soldiers in the occupied territory. You also had, at the beginning of the war, 4,500 Palestinians captured by Israelis. And now, just since the beginning of the war, in the occupied West Bank, where Hamas doesn't even operate, they have captured and arrested the exact same number, just over 4,500 Palestinians. And so, we don't really know what's happening in many cases to the Palestinians that are currently captured, but there's very well documented accounts of sexual abuse and violence by Israelis on Palestinians. And it feels like intentional propaganda when I read the New York Times and there's such detailed coverage of what are terrible things done to women in the region. But when the assailant is the Israeli military, it doesn't afford the same coverage. And I really feel like that's sowing a lot of discontent in the American people for Palestinians and for Hamas, when we have so many years prior to October 7th